Alright, so continuing part 3 because my video stopped and I didn't really care to try to continue that part 2 until now. So it's much later in the day. It's 10:30 at night actually. I guess I could stay up a little later now considering that I'm fucking not working tomorrow. So I didn't really explain that all too well. By the way, there's a new spider shop opening up that I'm gonna try to look into. Yeah, that's what it's called. Spider shop. Grand opening event. Speaking of which, I'm gonna also clean the walls of my spider's tank since now I kind of have it burnt in my brain to do so since I can actually stay up a bit. Because the poo on the wall is starting to bug me and it's just no, I need to I'm really overdue on that one. But anyway, I'm gonna go outside. This video can't be too long because my phone's at fucking 18%. So I'm gonna go outside. It might be too cold. I might go back in. I don't know. It's a little cold. Little cold, but that's okay. Yeah, the neighbors, a few houses around the area got all their Halloween shit up already. The neighbors across the street, the neighbors next door have a fucking little Leatherface thing on their door, you know, where it's a big old Leatherface character, and then we got pumpkins. I might see where the no, I can't. Maybe. Oh wait, no. Yeah, no, those candles are burnt already. We'll have to get another. I'll get me a pumpkin this weekend, probably. You know, I'll probably get me a pumpkin. I don't know. Maybe not. See, what I like to do for a pumpkin carving, I like to do, I've always had to do it myself. It was never perfect, but I used to like doing the 1978 Halloween. You know, the original Halloween pumpkin that you see at the beginning of the movie, where the character's nose looks like a knife and the right eye looks like a fucking Michael Myers mask. I used to try to do that every single year until the last couple years. You know, when we didn't do anything for Halloween, but we're getting involved in like trunk or treats and stuff like that. Probably some stuff around the neighborhood. I don't know. But anyway, so to continue off from yesterday, or not yesterday, today. Yeah, today caught me off guard. So this morning I went into work and I totally didn't. I thought he was joking, but Pops, I mentioned this in my part 2, which I still haven't uploaded yet, which I got the Krabby Patty meal, which I'll talk about that in a bit. Wasn't really that special, honestly. The Hawaiian Frosty was good, though, the Hawaiian Frosty, but it was just a fucking regular cheeseburger. That's all it was. It was just a cheeseburger in the order that was on the fucking SpongeBob and probably some special sauce. That's really it. You know, I'd rather just rock with a Baconator or a regular sandwich or a burger at that point. Is, you know, you could get a regular burger like that from wherever. Yeah, and honestly, I thought they were gonna put it in like a special SpongeBob box, but they didn't. They just wrapped it in a regular Wendy's bag and the fries and the Frosty on the side and a regular fucking cup, you know, with not even a straw, just a spoon. So it really wasn't all that special. Really, it really wasn't. I'm not even gonna bother. I didn't even bother doing a review on it. As soon as I came home, I fucking ate that shit. I fucking just hammered that meal, and that was it. But anyway, yeah. So I went to work this morning, and I go in, and Pops, out of nowhere, I don't know why. I was genuinely confused. He was like, "You're here early," and I was like, yeah, well, he kind of knew I had a dumb look on my face. I was like, oh, yeah, I try to be early all the time. I was just like, in reality, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Right? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I didn't ask him that. I thought he was just joking. You know, I thought he was just kidding, right? So when I went into the fucking closet, our little janitor closet to get the stuff to clean the bathrooms, I noticed that on the schedule, I just happened to look over. I wasn't even trying to look at the schedule. I just happened to look over because I noticed they took out the schedule and then they put a new one in. So I don't know. It just kind of caught my eye somehow. I wasn't even trying to look at it, but I did. And on my schedule, I didn't even realize that the days were gone. I just kind of saw something was wrong from a far distance. So I looked at my name and it said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I was like, what? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? What the fuck is that about? And then I also noticed it said 10 to 4. So now I'm fucking literally 6-hour days. And I only work 5.5-hour days. They really fucked me, dude. They really fucked me really badly. This place fucked me even worse when it comes to the hours than the gym did. Yeah, they really fucked me on this one. But yeah, so now I saw on the schedule that I was Monday through Wednesday, 10 to 4, and I was like, what? What the fuck is that? I was like, what the fuck is that about? So I went over to Pops and I told Pops about it. I was like, that's got to be a fuck up, right? Because they fucked up on his schedule before. They fucked up on Stacia's before. They took off Thursday 1 week on her and a day on Pops one time. But see, the reason why they keep them around and not fuck with their hours is because their seniority, which 2 years is not fucking seniority. And, since it's not, starting a business with a place, I don't know, I guess is one thing, but it's just like, really, that's not, he, not to upset me, but that's how they get better treatment is fucking seniority, which is pretty fucking sad. But see, if you're at a place for a long time, then I guess I get it, which is the real sad thing, because it's kind of hard to really have a seniority. If you're there 40 years somewhere, people either treat it's a hit or miss kind of thing with the word seniority. It's a hit or miss type of thing. I clearly have no seniority, considering that I've worked there more than most of the people there besides Pops and Stacia and Michael. I've worked there more than Michael, of course. But, yeah, apparently that doesn't mean shit that I've worked there for a while. It never really did. Never really did mean anything to workplaces that for the work I put in at all these places. It never really did. But anyway, so yeah, after Pops pretty much confirmed that my schedule is pretty much fucked. Even he knows I'm fucked. He's like, I'm so sorry that happened to you, dude. And he's even rooting for me to find a new place. He's like, how's the job hunting going? Because he asked me that yesterday. He was like, how's the job hunting going? I'm like, it's good. I was just like, I figured he was just catching up in general. But then I realized that that's what he brought up yesterday, was because he asked me that yesterday because of the fact that they didn't even bother telling me this whole week. They didn't even bother telling me. They just fucking did it. They just up and did it. They were supposed to have they told me they were supposed to have a meeting last week with me, but they never did. So, yeah, it kind of, I gave them shit for not telling me, and I wanted to know why the fuck they did that, which they were not obligated to, but I wanted to know. I needed to know. I wanted to know, and I'm going to get it out. I'm going to get it out of them one way or another, or, they're going to get the fucking, I don't know. I don't want to say the worst of the worst, because I'm not trying to go that route. I'm not trying to look like a bad person, and I'm not trying to sound hard about that. I'm not trying to sound all hard, like, oh, I'm going to fucking, because no, I'm not trying to do any of that. But it's just like, so basically, at 10 o'clock, that's when Destiny came in. She's the assistant general manager. And I asked her, how is she doing? And she said, oh, I'm good. How are you? I'm like, I'm all right. So that's when I asked her, when were you going to tell me that you changed my schedule behind my back? And we kind of got into it for like fucking 5 minutes, 10 minutes, because These are the reasons why they cut my time down. One, because again, the whole fucking budget thing, which round one, you know, that's fucking petty and stupid that they only give people 80 hours to share. Two, because I've been having some attitude problems, which they weren't really even that bad. I even told them today, I've done worse. I've done worse. And honestly, I'm just losing my patience. So, which I did tell them that. So anyway, and then three, it's just because they keep catching me talking with people, but not in the sense of like the thing is, I say hi to people. I see how they're doing. I see what's going on in their lives. They happen to walk by at the wrong times all the fucking time. I shit you not. They keep fucking passing by me every single time. I'm just saying hi to the guy next to me. Newey's gone, by the way. Newey ended up leaving. Newey's not even there anymore, but they brought up the fact that I would talk with Newey. And I'm like, yeah, I don't see him that much. I don't even really talk to him much. I talk to him at least once a fucking day. Alright, I'm going back inside. I don't know, the noises out there are starting to bug me a little. But anyway, yeah, it's just like, I talked to Newey outside the last time we got caught, because the thing is, he's leaving, which he did. He got a new job. He's trying to get out. I was explaining it to them. I'm fucking just congratulating him on it. I'm congratulating him on the job, And he was out there, I told him, I was like, he was the one who was out there. I just happened to check and see who was out there, and he happened to be there, so I congratulated him on the fucking job, But anyway, yeah, those were the three things that they pointed out, was the fact that I talked to Newey, and I talked to people, and the fact that I fucking have a bit of an attitude issue, which I had to clear the room on that one. I was like, that's not the case. It's not personal, and honestly, I'm really trying with my patience. That's what I told them. I'm like, I'm not trying to sound whatever. And I told them, I was like, I was much worse. When I'm in also another thing about the fucking belt situation, I would bring up the fact about tucking my shirt in. Oh my god, dude. So basically, when she brought up those three things, I explained myself, kind of like how I'm explaining it to you, about how literally I told them I'm not going to stop talking to people. I'm not going to just shut up and just stop talking to people. That's not how it's going to work. It's not the fact that I'm telling them that I'm just going to talk to people all day. It's the fact that I'm kind of social. If I stop talking with these people, I'm going to look like an asshole. And then it's just like, I can't stop talking to people. I can't. Except Aaron. I don't fucking care to blacklist that bitch. I don't really care about that broad. But anyway, other than her, literally everybody else besides Valentina, I don't, she's kind of blacklisted too. I don't care about her. I put her out on the spot too. I was like, they were like, oh, some managers and authority have complained that you have an attitude problem. I was like, who, Valentina? Yeah, I know. Like, you don't have to fucking hide her. I know it's her. I know it's her. Yeah, I was like, I know it's Valentina. I don't know who else, but I apologize if I seem attitudey. But the thing is, and this is what I told them, I'm just trying to be as patient as I can be. When you're asking me 3 times to tuck my fucking shirt in, this is what I told her, quote unquote, I'm not gonna pay attention to my shirt all the time. So take it as this. My shirt being untucked the way that it does explains that I'm working. Yeah, I'm working. My I gotta bend over. My shirt's gonna untuck. I gotta reach for something. My shirt is gonna untuck. It's just like, give me a fucking break. You have an issue of walking away. Why I have an issue of walking away, and I told her this, it's so I don't pick a fight with you guys over the littlest bullshit that you guys give me. That's what I told him, but I didn't say it like that. I was just like, I'm not gonna. I step away so I don't lose my cool with you guys, and I don't pick a fight with you guys over these stupid little things. That's how I said it. I was like, these stupid little things. I'm not gonna pick a fight with you guys over it. I'm not. So, pretty much, my phone is dying. It's at like 9%. So yeah, I was explaining to her that I'm an adult. I'm not a fucking teenager that we could just push around, not say hi to. You guys, I told them, you guys don't say hi to me at all. You guys have no real respect for that. And just like I had to kind of tell them how to run their job a little bit. I know it's hard being a manager, and I told them, I get it. It's understandable, but you guys got to understand the people that you work with. Who the hell is PJ? What's he about? Why is his shirt untucked? Why is he talking with people? Is he, they're talking with motherfuckers in the office all the time that's not work related. So how the fuck are they going to bash me for stuff like that? It's just like, come on. That's why I don't even fucking get scared. I'm like, oh shit, there's Valentina. No, I'm like, fuck her. If she wants to fucking stare at me across the room, then fuck it. Fuck it, whatever. But cutting my time down over that stuff is a bitch move. That's such a fucking manager bitch move. That is a bitch move. But if it is the case of the whole audit thing, which they did mention it's time of auditing, that I can understand. See, if that I can understand. If that's why they're getting on people, they need to be fucking clear about it. They need to be fucking clear about it. Hey, there's auditors who are watching the cameras. We kind of need you to, it's just like don't be so fucking upfront and bossy. Like tuck your shirt in, or separate. You guys can't talk to each other. It's just like. It's like, fuck you. I'm gonna just fucking stop talking to him. You know what I mean? But I didn't cuss at them, really. Sure, I told them as well, with gloves, to tuck my shirt in with gloves is a pain in the padded ass. I told them it's a pain in the ass with latex gloves. It's a pain in the ass to tuck my shirt in. But yeah, it was just a whole almost like probably 40 minutes long talk, and we calmed down and I got her to understand my point of view in the end. I was like, you guys, I get it with the whole budget thing and all that. But see, the whole thing is they're not cutting Station Pops down because they favor them more. They favor them more. So it gives me, who is an honest hard worker, besides the fact that, sure, I like to talk to people sometimes, but I still got the work done. I even told her, sure, I have an attitude. I even pointed this out at her. I was like, you remember yesterday when I rolled my eyes at you when you asked me to tuck my shirt in? This was to Destiny when I was talking with her and confronting her about this stuff. She was like, yeah. I was like, the point isn't the fact that I fucking rolled my eyes at you. The point is that I still did it. And she was like, yeah, that's true. That's another problem they look at. They don't care that you actually did it. They look at the fact that you have an attitude problem while doing it. Like, I tell them, I even try tucking my shirt in before I enter the room so you guys don't bitch and complain at me about it. So. But honestly, again, I didn't really cuss as much as I seem like I am, but there were some times where I did cuss, but it wasn't directed towards them. I was like, it's a pain in the ass, it's a bitch to this and that, I was like, I got a fucking car. I got a fucking $1,000 payment car, and I told them, I was like, my stay has been long overdue for a long time, and I told them, it's no secret. I want to get out of here. It's no secret. But I told them, please don't fuck me on my time no more. Don't fuck me on my time anymore. And she told me that she would consider giving those hours back, which I told her, I was like, I'm not even asking you for the hours back. That would be great if I could get them back, because that's what's keeping me financially afloat for for however long, for the most that I can. But yeah, I told them, you guys fucked me on this one. I told them, you guys really screwed me on this one. Oh, what is that? Sorry about that. Yeah, anyway, yeah, sorry you had to see that. But yeah, I was just like, you guys really fucking screwed me on this one. That's just wrong. That's just fucking wrong. And then they cut Jade's hours down too, but I don't think he really cares too much. But me, I got a car, man. I got bills, dude. My mom is taking care of some of the fucking bills that I have to deal with. So it's just like, that's not fair to her, So I told him I gotta do what I gotta do, and I'm doing it for me. So I'm not hiding anything from him. I told him I'm getting the fuck up out of here, and that's it. It's pretty much not a secret at this point that they all know I want to leave. And I told them I'm sorry, for the attitude thing, but get this. I told them I'm an adult. I'm 23 years old. I'm not a fucking teenager that you guys can just order around and boss around. I told them that, and they were like, that's valid. I mean, not boss around in the sense of, being a boss. That's different. Yeah, and I was understandable with their side of things too. I was just like, we got to be on the same page. That's what I told them. I was like, we got to be on the same page. I don't care if you're higher than me, lower than me. You got to meet me down in the middle. That's how I roll. Places got to meet me in the middle. We got to see eye to eye. Eye to eye of things, understand me if you want me to understand you, and I'll understand you if you want to understand me, So that's what I told them. I don't care if you're higher than me. If you're higher than me, get down lower. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it was good in the end though. We laughed a little bit about some stuff, and we conversated, and she explained that money is tight, and financially it's a bust right now with no kids, and I get it, but it's not doing it for me here anymore. And I told him I gotta do what I gotta do to pay for my car with these hours down. For the audit thing, I get it, but for the attitude thing, that's fucking bullshit to cut my time down a whole day and 1 hour of every day. That's fucked up. But anyway, I pretty much just said what I did about that. Other than that, I got through the rest of the day, no problem, Now I don't work with Stacia anymore. Pretty much I don't see her at all. Since she works Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I don't work any of those days, so I don't see her at all anymore, which it is what it is. So yeah, but anyway, I gotta get ready for the night. I tried calling the Sunset, the workplace, that I'm interviewing with on Friday, so then I could try to get the interview tomorrow. I'm just doing what I can to get out of there. I'm gonna practically try to beg. But anyways, I'm going to call it a night because my phone's dying. So thank you for watching. Everything is going to be all right. So, yeah, bye for now.